Hey there, Aces Nation. I'm Ashley Billington, and you're watching Aces Insider. On today's episode, we go into the kitchen with Chef Paul Valenzuela and his team, see what the Aces are doing in the community, talk about the birthday celebration coming up for the biggest little city in the Silver State, and so much more. Right now, I'm in Bugsy's. It's one of our restaurants here at Greater Nevada Field, run by Chef Paul Valenzuela. Chef and his team in the off-season revamped our menu for all of our restaurants and concessions here at Greater Nevada Field, and I got the chance to go back into the kitchen and see what 2018 tastes like. Chef Paul Valenzuela and his team are the people who fill your stomachs when you come to Greater Nevada Field. With multiple concession stands and 3 restaurants, there are many moving parts that go into a regular day for this group.
It's a lot of prep. It's about 4 hours worth of prep work, getting ready for the day, restaurants, and then the concession stands. And then we go through a process of setting up our lines and getting everything ready so that everything could just flow very smoothly. As far as producing product and getting it on the flame and out in the pan and everything else like that. If we're not organized there, then the ticket times take too long. So we have to make sure that we're very organized and have everything where we at arm's reach so that we can expedite food as quickly as possible.
Quick and efficient for Chef and his team, but that does not take away from the ultimate goal: high quality, good tasting food for everyone in the family to enjoy. With 2 teams comes 2 different menus, going with a Latin theme for soccer and a take me out to the ball game tradition for baseball.
A lot of it was the different demographics and the type of people that come to the soccer games and the baseball games. We just kind of want to cater to everybody. And I had a lot of requests for more Hispanic type items in the concession stands as far as when soccer was concerned. So we went back to the drawing board and came up with the Sonoran dog. A lot of the Sonoran dogs are basically a hot dog wrapped in bacon with ranch style beans and guacamole and pico de gallo on the top. Comes a little bit from when I lived in Arizona. That was a really popular item, so we decided we'd bring it to Reno. Good Hops is still open, still the same menu. And then down in the concession stands, we've done some little things that are different. We have street tacos down there. Change it up. We also have the little pinwheels. Some people call them choritos or duros, whatever you want to call them. So we have those down on the concourse as well. Have fresh popcorn now that we're doing. It's not any kind of bags stuff that we brought in. We're popping it all fresh here now.
Catering to everyone is the goal of the staff here at Greater Nevada Field. When it came to revamping the menu for 2018, one of the main focuses was making sure there was something for each individual that walks through our gates.
The best thing, I think, is the experience of coming to a baseball game and having a really good time and being able to bring your whole family and not go broke just buying food and beverages here. We priced our items out on the concourse very reasonably so that the family of 4 can come here and not break the bank. We've catered to everybody. As far as kids are concerned, we've done little things like grilled cheese, and to the adults, we got big giant turkey legs out on the concourse as well. A lot of preparation and thought went into creating the menu for Bugsy's. We just wanted to make it things like shrimp scampi, chicken angelos, chicken marsala, prime rib, things that we can expedite very quickly so that if somebody wants to come in and get a really nice meal and then watch the game, they'll be able to do that here in Bugsy's. I just can't say enough about the crew that I've worked with. Has just been wonderful. My sous chef, Sean Finch, has just been absolutely outstanding, coming up with all sorts of different recipes also during the off season. And I just like to thank everybody for all the help that they've given me.
So many options to eat here at Greater Nevada Field. Chef Valenzuela has a few of his favorites that he suggests people should try.
I'd have to say the smoked chicken wings. We worked a long time. We finally figured it out. We got it dialed in. And I think we're the only people in town that are doing them. And they're just really good. They're a great item. You could share them. We have a regular barbecue sauce or a spicy barbecue sauce, so it meets everybody's needs. And then upstairs in Bugsy's, my favorite item has to be the chicken angelo. It's sauteed chicken with asparagus and artichoke hearts and a nice cream sauce, and it's really good. So I think everybody should come out and try it.
The biggest thing that Chef and his team want everyone to know is that we aren't a normal ballpark when it comes to your taste buds. Bring your appetite if you're coming to catch a game at Greater Nevada Field.
You're going to have a really good time, for one thing. You're going to watch a great baseball game, and you're going to go home full.
Chef and his team outdo themselves every time we have a game or an event here at Greater Nevada Field. I promise you, that food tastes just as good as it looks. Up next, we catch up with a former Aces player, and I even have a little hint on who it is.
I was a free agent sign. Got to play close to home. I have family in Reno. Had a lot of friends and family come out. It was a good experience. We had a really good team. We went out there and played hard, and we had a good lineup and good pitching, and it was just a fun year for me.
Standing up, Jensen clears the bases with a pinch hit double.
I was nervous. I didn't get through my first round too well, but I made it to the second round, and it was a good experience. It was a really fun ballpark. We were in Charlotte. It was just a fun overall all-star game and home run derby. It was my first call-up, so it was obviously special. Phil Nevin told me the news last series of the year, and a lot of guys were happy for me. I hit a home run, was my first hit. It was off of Bumgarner. So when I came into the camp this year with the Giants, I think he definitely remembered.
A home run off Madison Bumgarner. Not a bad way to start your major league career. Way to go, Kyle.
It was a good fit. I'm even closer to home now in Sacramento. I'm gonna have friends and family out every series, and I grew up a Giants fan too, so it's special again, being part of the Giants family. It's just, it's exciting that, when I was there, a lot of people remembered me, and, when they came out to the ballpark, I was out there, doing something special and, just being fun to watch.
It is a home run. It hit the pole. Number 30 for Kyle Jensen.
So great to catch up with Kyle. I'm actually standing in a spot where he hit several home runs as an Aces player. I know fans are going to be excited to see him back here at Greater Nevada Field. Up next, we highlight some of the things the Aces are doing in the community.
Here in our community, we like to do what we call an ageless dream. And a lot of people see Make-A-Wish. Well, we do it for elderly people as an ageless dream. And what we do is we try to find something that they like and fulfill it. Or something that they have been missing and fulfill it. Well, Marvin is a very loving man. From what I have been able to hear from his stories, he did teach Little League and the American Legion for quite some time in his small town.
After I moved into town, they didn't have anybody to the kids' baseball team to run it. So I was kind of elected because I was the only guy around, it seemed like. Anyhow, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it with the kids.
Marvin used to go to baseball games all the time until his wife got sick, and then he put all of his focus into her. And since he loved baseball, we wanted to do something for him to fulfill, like kind of a small dream, and go back to baseball games. But what's really cool is that not only was the Reno Aces able to have him be able to go out and to see a baseball game, but what's really nice is him getting to throw the first pitch and, kind of like a player of the day kind of thing. So we're really excited about that. Marvin's a gentle soul. I mean, he's just overall an amazing person, and who wouldn't want to get back to someone who's so amazing, especially when they have gone out of their way to do so many great things in this community, and they are so selfless. He is selfless, and I think that's the biggest thing, and it's so nice to be able to give back to someone who has done so much in other areas.
we have over 900 children in Washoe County that are in care because they've been victims of child abuse and neglect.
In April, the Reno Aces teamed up with National Council of Juvenile and Family Court judges to host Pinwheels for Prevention.
The pinwheels are a symbol to represent all of the children that are in the child abuse and neglect system.
Child abuse and neglect is not only important to those within the NCJ-FCJ. Protecting children who cannot always protect themselves is important to another group as well.
I'm the vice president for the Reno chapter of BACA. Said we're here to support the kids. Anytime that they're afraid, we're there. We could be there for them any time of the day, 24/7. That phone will always be answered. Leave a message if we don't, and we'll get back to you right away.
BACA and the NCJ-FCJ both believe that child abuse and neglect can be prevented. Here are some common signs found on mayoclinic.org that you can look for to help prevent children you may know from enduring abuse and neglect. The end of child abuse starts with you and your community. Stay informed, look for the signs, and if you're really passionate about the cause, support or join programs like BACA and the NCJ-FCJ so that kids can go back to being kids again.
2018 marks the 10th season of Aces baseball, and April 17th is the 10th anniversary of the first game ever played here at Greater Nevada Field. To give back to our fans for all their loyalty and support over those 10 years, the Aces offered a Pay What You Want night, and one fan took advantage to give back to the people who gave to him. Loyalty and support over this 10
Reno Aces.
10 years of baseball, the Reno Aces have seen the good and bad of what the game has to offer, from losing seasons to AAA national championships. The fans of the Aces truly love and enjoy their team along with the atmosphere of the park.
First of all, I love watching live baseball. Second of all, everybody here is so friendly. If I could afford to, I'd buy a ticket for everybody in Carson City to come down here. I want to promote the Aces, plus I love it. I love the atmosphere of the Aces. It's so friendly, fan-friendly.
April 17th was the 10th anniversary of the inaugural game played at Greater Nevada Field. The organization wanted to give back to the fans who have been there through it all with a Pay What You Want night. A night for fans to come watch a game on the Reno Aces, pay whatever you wanted for a ticket, and half the proceeds would go to the Justin Hope Foundation. Bernie, who's been a loyal Aces fan since that inaugural game, took it as an opportunity to give back to those who gave to him.
Well, I couldn't have got as many tickets as that. I had a budget of $25. That would be only 2 tickets in the regular price. This way I could buy 25 and give them all out. And that way I could give out up to 25. Non-profit organization that helped me get my disability. They really worked hard to get it for me, and I wanted to give it back. And by giving the tickets to them, families that couldn't afford to could come and see the game.
The Ron Woods Family Resources in Carson City is the organization that helped Bernie. That help gave Bernie his life back. He gets to do the things he loves, like drive up from Carson City to see Aces baseball when he can. With the Aces Pay What You Want night, Bernie, who's on a tight budget, could share a passion of his with the people who he believed saved his life.
It's very fulfilling because I say thank you to people that really helped me. Sorry, when I really needed help. And this way is my way of saying thank you that I've been wanting to do. Sorry.
Thank you so much, Bernie, for sharing your love of the Reno Aces with your community. Up next, it's a birthday bash. The biggest little city in the Silver State is turning 150 years old, and the Reno Aces have commissioned a pretty big birthday present to celebrate their home. 2018 commemorates the 150th birthday of Reno. The Aces have partnered with the city to throw a birthday bash and decided to add a piece of home to the celebration.
They wanted to commission a sculpture for the front of the ballpark. So we had a few meetings and they wanted the word home. So I took it from there, and now we're starting to create that project, and we'll have it installed by May 1st, I hope.
Jeff is the artist of the Big Word series with Laura Kipton, which is featured in different cities across the country, like San Francisco, DFW, Las Vegas, New York, and already right here in downtown Reno.
Yeah, the Word series is number of words. There's like love, believe, dream, and they're placed throughout the country. There's love is in Las Vegas, believe is in downtown Reno, dream is in Arlington, Texas, and there's a number of other ones. There's a few in Florida. Just you have to find them. It's like a search.
Now he's adding another piece of art to the city that he calls home that will become a must-see attraction when people come to town, as well as have multiple meanings here at Greater Nevada Field.
Yeah, well, home is going to be a large-scale piece. It's going to be in front of the park. I wanted to have the skin perforated, so I'm using the state of Nevada as the perforation. It'll be lit from the inside with some color-changing LEDs, and the O is something different than the letter O. I'll leave that as a surprise. They wanted that to kind of like home run or a home for you to come to and watch a game.
Really curious to see what that O looks like in the home statue. Speaking of things you have to guess, what does a plane, monkeys, and a planet all have in common? That they're in the emoji game.
I'm playing the game, hold on.
You're playing too.
Hey, yeah, you can play after me.
Can I look through them?
I just want to make sure this is good quality, bro.
Princess Diaries.
That's what I was going to say that.
Play ball. Whatever.
No Rams. No noise Rams. 2 Rams. No sound 2 Rams. No sound 2 Rams.
No. Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Good job.
9/11. Right? Fahrenheit 9/11. Plane 11. What was that one called? It's a 9/11, right? No. Oh, Air Force One.
Yes! Yes!
That's right. Donnie Wahlberg's in it. What was it? Planet of the Apes. That's right.
Hello there.
Monkeys on Earth. Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
Good job.
Twins.
Friend time. Watch family. Stopwatch. Family clock. Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Watchmen?
What was it?
Watchmen?
Get him a uniform.
The one with Ashton Kutcher and Cameron Diaz. What is that one? That's the one. Beer Fest.
Slot beer dead. Beer slots dead. What happens in Vegas? Slot drunks. I don't know. I don't know.
The Hangover. Is that what that is?
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
Da Vinci Code? Island.
Skeleton.
It's an older movie, isn't it?
Skull Island. Skull Swimmer. Dead Swimmer. Dead Fish. Swim Fan. Michael Phelps, Career Dead. Skull Swimmer. Deadpool. Oh, duh.
Skeleton swimmer. Swimmer, skeleton, dead swimmer, Deadpool.
I hope the guys enjoyed the emoji game just as much as I did. That's all we have for this month's episode of Aces Insider. If you want more content, you can go to our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. We update it every day. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next month.
School. that's not me. Pretty smile with those loose curls, you could take her home to your mama. But baby, that's not me. Baby, that's not me.